doing? Oh, Lord. Oh, I gotta fix this. Hold on. I got a lot of lotion on me. Eh? My hands. I gotta get my Aveda hand relief. That is the only thing that holds me over during like the fall and winter in LA. That is the only thing because my hands and lips be chapped. Anyway, how are we doing, family? Thank you all so much for joining me. I know we normally do this live at 12, but there was work getting done on my apartment. So this is the best time for me to do it. The maintenance guy like just left. So sorry about that. Apartment living. How are you all doing? Let me get the comments. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Kimberly. What's up, Shonda? Hey, Adriana. I know some of you weren't on my 2 lives yesterday. So just to let you guys know, because somebody wrote me and was like, girl, I know you booked and busy. Actually, no. I was sad and mourning. My beautiful aunt passed away like 2 weeks ago. And no, 3 weeks. It took us a week to get everything together because COVID funerals are like, if you've been through it, you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it and you have to move very quickly because they don't want to hold on to the body. Anyway, that's where I was. And because I didn't, for me, I didn't take enough time when my uncle passed away in August. And I think I just came back too soon. I gave myself the amount of time that I believe that I needed. You know what I mean? And I didn't set a date. I was just like, when I start feeling better, I'll be back. And I'm feeling better. So I'm back. How are you guys? I've missed you. I've missed you, Greta. I missed you, Diana, crazy homebody girl. I missed you. I missed you too, Asia. Hey, Denard. Oh, shoot. I have got to go to my P.O. box. I gotta go. Oh, what time is it? It's too late. I'll go tomorrow. Guys, forgive me. For everybody who has sent me something, I am making it a point to go to my P.O. box tomorrow. I've just been dealing with a lot. I've been dealing with a lot, but I'll go to my P.O. box tomorrow. Hey, Fifi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Courtney, you're so sweet. Courtney said, hey, everyone, I forgot to tell you, coming back was the best B-Day present ever for me yesterday. Well, you're so welcome. Of course I did it for you. Thank you so much, Brief53. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I've missed you too. Oh, my lights. I'm telling you, I haven't been in my studio for a minute. So like, things are happening. Yeah, this is the best you're gonna get. Oh Lord, a lot of stuff is happening. You will all see all of that on my second channel that will be up. This is the thing. When I was going to put the second channel up, my life changed. Things happened, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll put, because the stuff that I put up was, you know, it already happened and it's seasonal stuff. So I don't know if you guys want to see, you know, me do Christmas shopping. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I have everything edited and I'll just watch it and see how it looks and see if it's like, you know, something that I still want to put up. If I feel like there's something in there that was said that it's like, but a lot of stuff is that I was doing because I was filming during the holiday season. A lot of stuff is seasonal, so I don't know how well it will go over. So we'll see. But if not, when I debut my channel, the first thing you will see, if I take out the seasonal stuff, the first thing you will see is my my move to ATL part-time LA people. I'm still here, but you know, gotta get in them ATL streets. I'm so excited. So, you know, we'll see. I'll let you guys know for sure. I think I'll just watch everything through to see if it, you know, works. If not, it'll just start with the ATL transition. I love that area where we moved. I love it. I really, really do. I think it's because I'm an East Coast girl and I just miss having seasons. I miss being able to, like, I love LA. LA has the best weather, but I miss like being able to wear, you know, my puffer vest. You know, I had cute jackets when I used to live on the East Coast. And the most that I wear out here is a jean jacket. So, I got furs back home, faux furs. So I got a lot of stuff that I'm excited to be able to wear again. You know what? I gotta show you. I gotta show you this one jacket that I cannot wait to wear. Well, it's a coat. I gotta show you this coat because I've been wearing it all day and it's burning up hot here, but I don't care because I'm so excited that I'm going to be living in a climate where I can like rock this every day. Hold on. Hold on. It's too big, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's so cute. I don't care. What? This isn't what? Lucini cookers in the sky. Let's get rich. What? Like, baby, I'm wearing this to Whole Foods. Oh, wait. Do I live by Whole Foods? No, my local market is a Publix. I'm wearing this to Publix. What? I can't wait. Finally a weather where I can rock out my coats. I was so excited. It's too big for me, but I don't care. I sparkle. I sparkle wherever I go. I don't care. I do not care. My mom was like, that's a little large. Mind your business, woman. This is fashion. You don't know. I'm so excited. Excuse me. Hi. Where are the tomatoes? Over here. Great. Thanks. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Let me take it off. Woo! Finally, it has happened. Thank you, Shawanda. Glad to be back. Publix. I can't wait. I can't wait to be in my local Publix. I love how you guys support, my fashion. Even though it's pure drag queen fashion, I love how you guys hype me up. I am JLB. JLB said you better sparkle on these girls. And JLB, thank you so much for the Venmo. I turn my notifications on so I don't miss anything. Thank you so much for the Venmo for yesterday's live. Hey, Cameron. Cameron said, hey, Nikki girl, how you doing today? Hope your day is going better than mine. My car got stolen while I was at work, but it's okay. I'll get another one. Amen. Amen with the positivity. I'm so sorry, Cameron, but sending joy and prayers your way that everything works out. There's no hassle. I haven't had my car stolen, I have had my car stolen by the city. The way LA used to tow my car over, just parking in a weird place. I hate it. I hated parking in LA, which is why I moved to the Valley. Yes, Simply Simone, I'm in love with the deli and bakery. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, Aisha Noor. Is it New? It's Noor, right? Noor TV. Hey, thank you. Glad to be back. Yes. Speaking, Kimberly. Kimberly said new car incoming. Let us know. You don't have to tell us what kind of car you got, but just keep us posted. Because I know, Cameron, knowing you, I know the car is going to be fly. Oh, thank you all. Thank you, Sonia. So listen, y'all, if you see me, where am I close to? I'm a Smyrna girl, but I feel like I'm gonna be in Sandy Springs a lot. So if you see a sparkling sister, just know it's me. I love me some Sandy Springs, especially that Target. If you live in Atlanta, let me know if there's a better Target. But right now, that Sandy Springs Target got me in a headlock. Girl, got me in a headlock. Got me in a headlock. Like seriously, if you are from Atlanta, let me know the best Target, the best Home Goods, and the best Marshalls, and the best TJ Maxx, because I got a TJ Maxx credit. Let me know the best ones to go to, because that's probably where I'm going to be getting all my decor from. That and Z Gallery. Oh God. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm going to be checking my PO box tomorrow for all who sent me things. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Oh, Denard, I'm like, listen, I had no idea how much I missed having seasons until we started this process. The fact that I can finally, because I had some really cute coats that I was just like, yeah, I'm not I'm not getting rid of these. And my family, because we were supposed to be moving in Philadelphia, but I love my city. It's just getting a little too dangerous. Well, where we wanted to live. So until things get a little better, ciao. So we were supposed to move there, and so a lot of stuff we had that we when we moved out here we put in storage, because the plan was to buy a home in Philly, and then things started happening, and then we discovered ATL when my sister was working there, and we really enjoyed it. So that's where that transition happened. So like during this move, I've been discovering my stuff. I've been discovering my stuff, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my God, yes, I was a fly dresser in Philly. LA just, you just dress like you come from the beach every freaking day. There's not really opportunities to be fashionable like throughout the seasons. That's why New York has such great fashions, because let's be honest, an outfit is a look. With the right coat, anything can be sickening. Hold on, let me get my charger. The right look with the right coat, baby, it's a serve. Baby, it's a serve. Anyway, me excited. That's all. What did you guys think about this episode? It was a little dry. I felt like there was like interesting parts, but then it just got dry, and then it got good again at the end. But not much really happened when Shanae wasn't on camera. Let's talk about it. What time is it? We're 15 minutes in. Let's get into it. Shanae is good TV. It is what it is. That's why I titled this batch chat, "Is Shanae good TV?" Because she is. She absolutely is. I know she's a polarizing character. I know a lot of people don't like her. I don't think she came on this show to be liked. I think she came on this show to secure the bag. I think she came on this show to get visibility and fame and followers. Listen, at this point, with the Bachelor, Nation community, everybody is doing that because it's a lucrative business. I'm not hating on another woman getting the bag, especially when she's doing such a good job. You may not like her, but you gotta respect her. She trends every episode. Every episode. Imagine my surprise when I click on the Shanae-Nae trend, and I'm thinking it's a character from Martin. And this is white girl from The Bachelor. Like, she's doing what she is supposed to do. Like, she's showing up. She's giving you a show. She knew, I guess when her girlfriend, I forgot her name of her girlfriend. The one. Why is there a ghetto bird flying in my neighborhood? What's going on? What is going on? It's nice over here. We don't have that. Child, thank God I'm moving. Anyway, Shanae-Nae's girlfriend, I forget her name, but remember, she was training Shanae up to follow in her footsteps. She really thought that she was going to be number one at the end, and Shanae was going to be her number two. So she was counseling Shanae, telling Shanae when to turn it down, when to turn it up, telling her everything that she needed to do. And then she got cut because she had an F buddy back home. And I think Sierra exposed that. Oh, yeah, Sierra, you did a lot of exposing. We will get into that. But she got cut. And so Shanae came in and took her spot and did it better. She just did it better. She's a good villain. She's a good character on this show. I don't know how far she's going to go with it, right? Because I think she came out a little too strong when she attacked Elizabeth's neurodivergent disability. I think that for me was hard to look past, even though I know what she's doing, right? I know that she came on this show to be a character. I know that she came on here to be memorable. I don't think she has any interest in Clayton. I honestly think his blow up this season is going to be because of her. That's what I'm getting. I'm not sure. It could be because of somebody else, but I'm just like, who could get such a reaction out of Clayton outside of a Shanae? You know what I mean? But this is what I believe she came onto the show to do. I don't think she was hired to be the villain. I think her friend who got cut because she had an F buddy back home, I think she was hired to be the villain. I think Shanae just found a way to get camera time by being her friend and matching her behavior. And when Homegirl got cut, Shanae stepped in. And she, like I said before, she did a good job. I do think that she was doing a bit much, especially what I said before about how she approached Elizabeth, after Elizabeth revealed to her that she had ADHD. That's why she was kind of in and out with her. She wasn't ignoring her, but it's hard for her to pay attention. And I think Shanae's response to that was aggressive, and it was over the top, especially to keep on telling this woman who revealed something that seemed like it was tough for her to say on camera, to keep on telling her that you don't care, it's not important, and then throw it in her face when she's with the other woman and be like, oh no, you said that because you have ADHD, remember? Now you don't have it anymore. Like, she was just very careless with that. And I think that is probably going to work against her. But I think if she's smart, she will apologize and clear up what she was trying to say, not excuse her behavior, and fix that relationship at the Women Tell All if she wants to have longevity in Bachelor Nation. Because women, we got to be honest, from what I have observed with Bachelor women, the fan base is tougher on the women than they are on the men. The men can be villains and they can live and live again in Bachelor Nation. It does not work well for the women. So I think she needs to redeem herself at the Women Tell All, and then in Paradise, play that character again, but play it in a way where she is more palatable. Right? You can't just be going on there making fun of people's mental disabilities and, just being very careless with that kind of information. But I think she's doing a good job outside of that hiccup, right? I think she's doing a good job. I think she's good TV. I think that the girls on the show need to stop trying to, and they do this all the time, the men too, they need to stop trying to get her off and match her energy. Like, you guys are spending so much time, the whole group of you, right? So now when you guys are on camera, and now when we're speaking of you as a whole. The only individual that we're talking about is Shanae, right? You women come on this show all the time and you're always so focused on The Bachelor, right? When the men, when they come on The Bachelorette, they already have things set up with what they're going to do. You all come here and you're literally trying to date The Bachelor when the bag is sitting right in front of you. Y'all get your heart broken. Y'all feel like a fool. It's just like, he's securing the bag. Why don't you secure the bag? That's exactly what Shanae-Nae is doing. And she's doing a great job. She had a very poor moment with Elizabeth. Outside of that, she's killing the game. And the women just need to follow. And it's unfortunate that somebody as stunning and beautiful as Sierra had to leave the show, but I knew that Sierra was not going to last long on this show. I was surprised she made it to this episode. Here is why. The tattletale never lasts, right? The bone carrier of the season never lasts. The show uses you to get information out there, to have you throw a bone. They take the bone and they split it up or bury it or bend it however they want for the rest of the season. excuse me, but then there's no more need for you because you have now given the information. So there's no more need for you on the show, especially if you have spent your time on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette carrying a bone to the lead of the show and not connecting with them in any way. And Sierra might have spent more time with Clayton outside of that. We just haven't seen it, right? So I'm only commenting on what I have seen on this show. And what I have seen on this show is Sierra spending her time with Clayton talking about Shanae-Nae. So even when Shanae-Nae isn't on his mind, you put his mind back on her. So you can't tell him when you get cut, be smart, make better decisions, don't be a fool, don't get played and all of that stuff. You can't tell him that, right? Because if you spent more time on you and him, you wouldn't be giving him all this advice. You'd be giving him all of you. He was not able to get any of you because you just spent a lot of time on Shanae, working in her favor, helping her with her storyline. And I don't see how all of these intelligent women do not realize the more you talk about her, the bigger you make her. You're talking about her in your confessionals. You're talking about her when you guys are together. She's not even anywhere in the room. She's in the kitchen making that nasty shrimp. You guys are by the pool, all of you collectively talking about her. You're making her the story, but then getting mad at her because she's the story. You guys have to come on this show with the plan. Don't be like that dude on Michelle's seasons of The Bachelorette who got cut the first episode. The guy with the hips. He had a whole booklet. Don't be dumb, right? Come with the script already in your head. Know what you're going to do. Know what your angle is. You might not be able to be a great villain like Shanae, but you probably are a fly dresser. Make sure every time you show up on camera, your outfits are sickening, right? Sierra, gorgeous. We will always remember her for the girl who always looked beautiful, had a nice high ponytail or a beautiful curly afro, because she always showed up on camera with the look. You know what I mean? We're not too concerned with the outfits, but homegirl, the face was always beat and the hair was always right. Okay, so we will always notice that about her. But if you can't be a villain, come on this show with an angle. You can't come on a show with nothing, spend your confessional crying about the girl that you think is such a bad character that keeps on staying every freaking rose ceremony when you're on the TV show. Why would they film you who's giving them nothing and not the girl that's giving them everything and you are helping with her storyline? How many seasons has this show been on and y'all still haven't picked up on it yet? You know what I mean? Show up with the look. If you can't be evil, be fashionable. If you can't be evil, be comical. If you can't be evil, be fun and quirky and sweet. Like, what is her name? Let me find her. What is her name? It was just on the tip of my tongue. She was such a cutie. What is her name? Yes, her. Gabby. Gabby is memorable, right? I don't know if Gabby actually talks like this. I don't know if this is actually her voice. Whatever it is, it plays into this cutesy, sweet kind of bimbo character that she's playing, and America is falling in love with that, right? Especially when she was on her one-on-one date with Clayton. She was very open and honest and sweet and talking about her family experiences. She was very sweet and calm and fun and memorable. She wasn't trending, but everybody was talking about her on Twitter. That's what you should do when you come on this show. If you can't be a villain, instead of spending your time talking about the freaking villain, you're helping her with her narrative. You're helping build Shanae's story. I will say, I think, and I hope she makes it to paradise, because Elizabeth is just stunning, right? And I don't think we got to see all of her. I do hope she makes it to paradise, but I do think with Clayton, the cutting of Elizabeth is not going to work in his favor. I'm already seeing it now with the fan base, because when I watched that episode and he cut her, Elizabeth was shocked and so was I. I was like, you cut Elizabeth? She's stunning. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. For the first few weeks of The Bachelor, it's superficial. You're only going off of looks. So you don't care how you feel about these ladies. You go with the baddest chick there. And I felt like Elizabeth was one of the baddest chicks on the show. Her and Sierra, nobody was catching them. But like when he cut her, I was like, okay. I didn't understand that. But then watching more episodes and interacting with the fan base, I realized that he just drank Shanae's Kool-Aid and believed that she wasn't a good person. But here I want to talk about Clayton's apology for cutting Elizabeth, because I have something that lets us know that that's actually a lie. Hold on. What is your name? Hey.
Hey.
You need something?
You on?
I'm on.
Tell everybody I say hi.
Hey guys, my mom says hi.
I can say hi to Mama.
She can say hi.
That's why you have to walk in Mr. Security.
I don't answer. I don't really go through comments while I'm doing this, but I do want to address Sarah, because Sarah said that girl who said another contestant was a prostitute still got love on Paradise. That is true, Sarah. But remember, she redeemed herself. Like, Paradise was a redemption for her, and she spent a lot of time talking about how she felt bad for that. I forget her name, but I remember. I absolutely know who you're talking about. I was saying that Shanae can use Paradise as a way to redeem herself as not such a harsh villain, right? She's going to be a villain on Paradise. I guarantee you that Shanae and Sierra will be on Paradise. And that because the producers are not going to let that beef go. There's no way that they're going to let that beef go. They are going to monopolize that beef as much as they can. Sierra and Shanae will be on the same season. They will be at odds in Paradise. But I don't think that Shanae-Nae will be as much of a villain as she is on this season of The Bachelor. So anyway, let's talk about this. So I got all of my tea. If I have any Bachelor tea, it's definitely coming from Caitlin, or it's coming from Bachelor Rabbit Hole. So this is from Bachelor Rabbit Hole. Lindsay, who went home on Clayton's last night, she called Clayton out, right? And she says that basically that Clayton was lying in his apology. And this is what was said. Clayton said, I obviously talking to Elizabeth, I obviously knew y'all weren't in a good place. Speaking of Elizabeth and Shanae-Nae, but at the time, I thought it was solely petty drama. I would have sent Shanae home immediately for making fun of you for being neurodivergent had I known, right? So then Lindsay hops in, and I think the only reason why she's saying this is because she was cut, right? So she starts off with, so tonight on The Bachelor, I was sent home, but there's one thing I wanted to address before I give my final goodbye. And that is Clayton's apology to Elizabeth that he posted in his Instagram stories a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, he said that if he would have known that was what was going on, he would have sent Shanae home immediately. However, let me take you back to this night. After the Baywatch date, Clayton chose to spend our time asking me about the drama in the house and why Shanae felt so bullied in the mansion. And I explained to him word for word that I would never want anyone to feel bullied. However, when someone is mocking and making fun of someone's mental disabilities, that's crossing the line, and I don't want to surround myself with people like that. So I'm not going to go out of my way to be their best friend. At the end of the day, everything happens for a reason and no hard feelings. However, you knew and you kept her. Shout out to my girl at Bachelor Rabbit Hole posting all the good tea. Well. I don't want to defend Clayton, but I just want to say that I think I know what happened here. I think Clayton put out that apology because of the way the fan base responded to how Shanae-Nae treated Elizabeth and spoke of her mental disabilities, right? I think he wrote that post in response to, the reaction of the audience. I do believe that he knew, but I have to be honest here. I do think that Shanae-Nae staying around on the show is purely the producers. I don't think that her and Clayton have a connection. I think that when the producers saw how much Shanae-Nae was giving, they decided to stick with her because she's showing up, right? She in this episode, she talks to Clayton because Sierra lets him know, and this is another thing that I want to say to the Black girls who come on this show: stop leading the charge, right? Because let's be real, you probably won't get picked. You probably won't be there in the end. So make a name for yourself some other way. We see this all the time, especially on The Bachelors. The Black girls are all of a sudden the voice of reason, and they're speaking up and they're linking up together, and they're like, this one did this. She's not who you think she is. I have to ring the alarm and let the Bachelor know. It doesn't help you. It never helps you stay an extra week. So stop being that girl, because what happens is, like what happened with Sierra, she leads the charge. She goes to speak up about how terrible of a person Shanae-Nae is. Then all of a sudden, the other girls start speaking up, but they start speaking up in a different way. Like, yeah, we've heard some things. Yeah, she doesn't come off as nice. Yeah, I did see her throw the trophy in the water. Wasn't kind. It wasn't kind, right? But they're not being as dogmatic as Sierra, right? They're not saying, oh, this is who this woman is. This is not right. She did this to us. We were all talking about it and we were not okay with it. You can say we were all talking about it, but you're the only one talking about it. You're the only one fervent about it, and everybody else is sitting there watching you do the dirty work. The Black girls do this all the time on the show. Stop it. Just be cute and sit pretty like everybody else. Like, why are you always leading the charge? We have to do the right thing. No, you don't. Just be pretty in your bedazzled dress and stay out of the mess. Anyway, she goes to tell him everything that is going on with Shanae-Nae, right? But it's not really up to him. The producers are going to keep her because Shanae-Nae is showing up. Because when Colton confronts her about throwing that trophy in the water, she's like, oh my God, that's not me. You're right. I was wrong. I should have apologized to the girls. And you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, Clayton. She goes out to the ladies with these crocodile tears. How these girls did not see that this was fake is beyond me. She goes up to them and with these fake tears starts crying. And I just want to say that what I did wasn't right. It's not who I am. And I just want us to be friends. I'm sorry. Marlisa, the first one. Oh, girl, I know that's not who you are. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Let her sit in that. All of a sudden, this is not who you are. We know this. This is not you. Sierra rubbing her back. How did you guys believe that mess? I'm telling you, when Shanae did that, I knew that her confessional after that performance was going to be epic. I knew, because as soon as she gave that apology and sat there and watched them girls eat it up, they redeemed her instantly. They're all saying, oh, we know that this is not who you are, Shanae. We know that you're a better person than this. We forgive you. Let's walk together as women. As soon as Shanae got to that confessional, she was like, I don't care. That's why she's good TV. She was like, I don't care about them. I meant everything I said. I only apologize because I had to. I don't care nothing about them bees. Calling them bees in the confessional. Cussing them out, calling them all kinds of names, calling them dumb for believing her. She was just like, oh, I had to do that. I don't care nothing about them. I just had to do that because I'm staying here for Clayton. That's what I had to do. Then I'll do it. But I meant everything I said about them before. That apology was fake. It meant nothing. And guess who's still there? Shanae. Guess who has more screen time than all of you combined? Shanae. Don't hate the player, hate the game, because the producers saw what she was giving them and said, this is where we're going to stand, because the rest of y'all are just laying by the pool talking about her. So she's the story that you guys are giving me. Let's walk along with this story. Bravo to Shanae. Bravo to Shanae. I hope. See, this is the thing. I want Elizabeth to be in paradise, but Shanae, I don't know if Shanae and Elizabeth can be on the same paradise. Which concerns me because Shanae is good TV. So I think they might favor her over Elizabeth, but I think Elizabeth needs another shot. So who knows? They might be. They just might be on the same season. What else did I want to talk to you guys about before I hop in the comments? Ooh. What the hell are my notes? Oh my God, did my notes not transfer over? My notes didn't transfer over. Who cares? I'm gonna do it from my computer. Hold on one second. I wanted to make sure I got everything. Talked about Shanae being good TV. Talked about her fake apology. Oh, I'm sorry. The girl's name is Emily, right? Not Elizabeth. I apologize if you guys are correcting me for that. I talked about Sierra doing the most for other people and not herself. The roast date. The roast date. The roast date was cute. You know what I mean? Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. I will say that a lot of the ladies were giving Joe Rogan, right? Where it was just mean things being said and no jokes. Because I was just like, where are the jokes? Especially one of the front runners. Let's bring her up. Let's bring her up. Where is she? She's down here. I wish StreamYard would make these pictures bigger so I could see them right away. Sarah. Sarah was just mean. She was just mean. Like, I'm like, Sarah, where are the jokes? You'd have called that lady a cougar. Oh my God. It was like, there was no comedy, just mean things being said. And I'm like, okay. Didn't know that you had beef with the Puerto Rican princess, but you have it now. Because Mara got up, and I think Mara probably had different material, but because what's her name? Sarah was just so nasty. I think Mara just made all of her material about her since Sarah focused so much on her. But wait a minute, how old is Mara? Let me hold on. Because she was calling her a cougar and saying that she was born in like 1810. Jesus. How old is she? 32. Oh my God, Sarah. Really? I will say, Mara, you do give older. You give older. You do. I get, I'm not saying you look it, right? But I get like a strong 47. You do seem a lot older than your actual age. I will say that. Sarah was still not right to come at you for that. Listen, I've been 22, right? I've been the girl that have said stuff about older ladies. And then, I get to a certain age and I'm like, oh no, I should have been kinder because it's not nice over here. Because you do those things. And it's a lot of times when younger women talk about older women in that way, I see patriarchy in that, right? Here is why. Men fuel this idea that younger women are better. And that's not necessarily the case, right? They only say that because younger women are naive, which is why men like to go after younger women and not women their age or older. Because when you get to a certain age as a woman, there are just things that you are just not going to be okay with. There are things that you're going to put your foot down with. Like you start saying no more. And a lot of men, especially in today's society, do not like that. So they go with women that they can guilt trip or that they can manipulate to their will, right? And you don't really realize at that age that you're being manipulated or that you're being coerced into doing things that you don't want to do until you get to a certain age and you're like, oh my God, that happened. Right? You know what I mean? And I don't mean to go dark, but there are a lot of women now who are speaking up about how they were in certain sexual situations and not realizing at the time that they were being assaulted, right? Because they just didn't have the wisdom to know that this was not okay. You're at the age where you think that this is, oh, okay, this is what a relationship is supposed to be, and then you get older, or you get older and you get into a relationship that is healthy, and you're like, oh no, that was not okay. I didn't want to do that. I said no, but then I said yes. I don't want to go there, but that's what I'm saying. So that is why, a lot of young women are viewed as better. It's not because you look better or you have better bodies, let's be honest. When you get in your 30s, that body is sickening, okay? Man, if I would have known how hot I was at 30, the way I would have appreciated myself a lot better. I was so depressed. I felt like I was becoming ancient. And I'm looking back at pictures from my 30th birthday party, and I'm like, my God, today, girl, stunning, still stunning, but man, I didn't know it. Man, I didn't know it. But yeah, I will say to younger women, be kind, because the world will not be kinder to you the older you get, and you'll start to realize that when you hit 28. When you hit that 28 number, that's when you start looking at the world a little different. That's when you start getting scared, because then you age out of coercion, right? You age out of manipulation, and society tries to take your beauty from you or your desirability away from you, because now you have a voice and an opinion. And society doesn't like that from women. Let's get back to the jokes. Let's get back to the jokes. Yeah, there was none. There was none on this roast date. There was none. It was supposed to be. I think Clayton was doing the most, like laughing, like all of this was hilarious. This is the best date ever. Where are the jokes? You know who surprised me? Not in the joke category. I just couldn't believe she was talking the way that she was talking. Marlena. I could not believe some of the things that she was saying. I just never viewed her as that kind of person who would speak like that. She shocked the hell out of me. I was like, oh, Marlena, that's not nice. But she's still a sweetie. She's still a sweetie. That's really all I wanted to talk about. There's one more person that I wanted to talk about. Serene. Serene's gonna go far, but I don't see any chemistry with her and Clayton. I have to be honest with you. Serene and Clayton's date was dry boots. It was a dry boots date, but she was just so enamored. And I'm like, Serene, I gotta be honest, I don't believe it. I just don't believe that you're attracted to him. I don't believe it. I'm not sure if it's gonna be you or the virgin at the end. Because I really don't see Hannah 2.0 going far. What happened to Hannah 2.0? Is that her? Wait, that's a different one. That's not Hannah 2.0. This is Hannah 2.0. I'm so sorry. No shade. They all look alike this season. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot from her. So I don't know if she's going to go far. I don't know, but I think it might be Serene at the end, Sarah, and the virgin. I think so. Oh, you know what? No, the virgin's not going to go far. I'm sorry. Let me get her name again. I don't mean to call you the virgin. Teddy. I don't think Teddy is going to go far, because I think Clayton wants to have sex, and he admits to being intimate with all of the ladies in the fantasy suites. I don't think he would be that guy to have sex with her, be the first guy she has sex with, and not pick her. No, that would ruin the show. The show couldn't survive after that. So I don't think he would do it. I think she might get cut right before her hometowns, but I do think Serene and Sarah are going to be at the end. I'm not sure if Hannah 2.0 would be there. I don't know that the other white girl that's crying. There's a white girl that's crying at the end when Clayton is like, I was intimate with all three of you. And I know one of the ladies is Sarah. I think the other lady is Serena. And I think it might be this girl. I think it might be Rachel. I think Rachel might be at the end. I think it might be Rachel, Serena, and Sarah. What do you guys think? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Thank you so much, Missy. And please, guys, make sure you like the video. Missy said, hey, Nikki. Hey, Star Fam. I don't watch this show. Just came in to drop a like. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Yes, Angela. So weird, right? Teddy got the first impression rose and faded in the background. So who knows? But I don't think he's gonna have sex with her though. I think he's gonna cut her right before hometowns. You think Gabby Bree? You think Gabby's gonna be in the end? I know one of the girls is Sarah. I know one of the girls is Sarah, and I keep on seeing Serene in the trailer. So it looks like she goes far in the like end of the season trailer. So it looks like she goes far. I think it might Gabby might be the other girl, but there was a blonde girl on the stairs crying. Who do you guys think that is? Who do you guys think that is? Hold on, let me get back to these pictures because I done forgot everybody's names and what they look like. Yeah, Rachel. Rachel, I think it's going to, yeah, okay. So Rachel, for me, I think the top three is Rachel, Serene, and Sarah. Who do you guys think? Because that's who I think is going to be in the end. I don't think it's going to be Gabby. I think the other girl, I think the brunette is Rachel and not Gabby. Okay, so Fifi says the blonde crying is Rachel. Oh, okay. Okay, so we think the blonde crying is Rachel. Miss Brown Sugar said, this is Rachel all day. I see him wanting her, and it's up to whether she is able to get over whatever happens with the dramatic rose ceremony. Not a spoiler at all, just my theory. So do you guys think that Rachel is the one that makes him have that reaction? Because I think that he might get that reaction from Shanae. That might be Shanae, but I could be wrong. Caitlin said Teddy is getting an Abigail edit. Abigail also got the first impression rose and then faded into the background. That's true. That's true. That is very true. Oh, let me get some older comments. Sarah said, I don't think any of these women like Clayton. I happen to agree. I don't think they like her. I don't think they like him at all. I really, really don't. Because this is the thing. They announced Clayton so early. I don't think any of them thought when they applied that The Bachelor would be him. I really do think they were thinking that it would be somebody from Paradise. Because Clayton was announced and filming so early in the season, there's no way that they were able to figure out that it was him before they were cast. No way. I think this cast of ladies actually went into The Bachelor blind. Everybody else has some kind of clue about who it will be. I think these ladies were just caught off guard with Clayton because they started so early. Like as soon as Michelle's season started, Clayton's season started. And I honestly still believe that he was cast to be The Bachelor while he was on Michelle's season. So I think he already knew going in who he would be. Hey, JC. JC said, this is making me miss ATL so much. If you haven't already, make sure you hit up Tassa Roti Shop for some fine Tosi. Tassa? Hold on. Let me add it to the list. Tosi? Oh, Tassa. Ah, it's right here. It's not too far from me. Oh, looks good. Adding it to the list. Thank you, JC. No. Not in that list. Definitely hit him up. Definitely hit him up. Thank you so much. Wait, no, Candace Shanae is not black. I will say I was a little shocked. I've never seen a white woman named Shanae. Who also gave herself the nickname Shanae-Nae. Like, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. I gotta be honest with you. And it wasn't a lot. It was just jarring. I was like, oh, okay. A white Shanae. This is my first time. Is that a normal Caucasian name? I've never met a white Shanae. I've met a white Latoya. Of course, it was in Philadelphia. Um, Thank you for being here, Candace. Caitlin said, "Did you see Lindsay's TikTok about Clayton and his apology? It's on. Oh, it's on Bachelor Nation Scoop too. On their Instagram story. Let's see. Let's see. Bachelor Nation Scoop. I follow them too, right? Is it still up? Oh my gosh, they got a lot of stories about this show. Good for them. I just saw Sierra's post about Shanae insulting Meryl Streep like that. oh. Oh, Clayton, somebody, I'm all on going through Bachelor Nation Scoop Instagram stories, but somebody tweeted, it's honestly scary how manipulative Shanae is. Like, is she secretly a serial killer? And Clayton says, lock her up. She killed all my credibility already. Don't get mad at her. Get mad at the producers. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm seeing it now. Hold on.
It said, so tonight on The Bachelor, I was sent home, but there's one thing that I wanted to address before I give my final goodbye. And that is this, Clayton's apology to Elizabeth that he posted on his Instagram stories a couple weeks ago. As you can see, he said that if he would have known what was going on, he would have sent Shanae home immediately. However, let me take you back to this night. After the Baywatch day, Clayton chose to spend our time asking me about the drama in the house and why Shanae felt so bullied in the mansion. And I explained to him, word for word, that I would never want anyone to feel bullied. However, when someone is mocking and making fun of someone's mental disabilities, that's crossing the line. And I don't want to surround myself with people like that. So I'm not going to go out of my way to be their best friend. At the end of the day, everything happens for a reason and no hard feelings. However, you knew and you kept her.
We talked about it, but it's nice to have receipts. It's nice to have some receipts. Wow.
She might hands down have to.
Who is the better cook?
You know what? They also had so Brandon, I guess, recaps The Bachelor on his Instagram or whatever. Just seeing him in Serene, that would be cute on Paradise. That would be cute. I like that. I can see that happening. Brenda said, missed you, Nikki. Shanae is an annoying villain who the producers love. True. The show may be dull without her, but she's beyond aggravating. That's why she's good TV. She's getting a reaction out of the audience. Like you just said, the show will be dull without her. If there was no Shanae-Nae on the show, what would we be talking about? That's why everybody has to show up to work. Everybody has to show up to work because Shanae-Nae can go and then we can still be like, oh, we got this. We have this character and this character and this character. No, she's going to continue to stay on the show if nobody else is giving anything. Ashley said, where's my drink? Oh. Ashley said, did anyone see Brandon up for last season? Oh my God, making his move for Serene. They need to go on Paradise. Oh my God, we're all thinking the same thing. I love it. I love it. Miss Brown Sugar said, Shanae is torture for me because she reminds me too much of coworkers in the past. But honestly, I'm amused at how goofy Clayton has been. Yeah, he's a big goofy guy. I will say he has become more likable. Not interesting, but very much so likable. Caitlin said, I'm already Paradise shipping because I have an idea of who Clayton picks and the Bachelorette based off of editing. Well, Caitlin, let us know. Let us know. Who do you think? Sarah Kelly said, "Hi, Nikki. Haven't watched Clayton seasons, but I like to come here and get updates." Hey, hope we helped you with some updates. Oh, Gabby's been very cute, actually. She's been very cute this season. She has. She's been putting it together. Oh, but you don't like this? She's too much brown. Oh, I love her brown. Well, you know, brown is like the look of the season right now. That's why brown girls can't find brown clothes anywhere. Oh my goodness. Chocolate, trying to find a chocolate fit is very difficult because everything sells out in brown. Oh, really? Caitlin said, I think the only way Elizabeth doesn't go to Bachelor in Paradise if she decides not to go. That's very true. I do hope they pay her a nice little coin to go just to redeem themselves. You know what I mean? Y'all let her. I don't know how that got away in editing. I don't know how you guys didn't intervene with that while this girl is like harassing her, you know, about having ADHD. I don't know how you guys kept that. I don't know how you guys said cut and took Shanae-Nae aside and said, we have to do the scene over again and you have to not badger her about having ADHD. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know why y'all left that in. Make sure you guys like the video. Caitlin said, Genevieve was seen hanging out with the SoCal guy. So she's probably going on Bachelor in Paradise. And she was hanging out with Aaron before the season aired. And Brendan and Piper may have split. Not shocked whatsoever. Good for Piper. Good for Piper. Really? Sarah, what's the tea about Clayton on small town TikTok? Let's talk. Because I'm not on small town TikTok. What TikTok am I on? I think I'm on aesthetic TikTok. I love watching them new apartment videos. And them like decor daily affirmation videos. I love it. I love when like they're like pouring coffee with the but they do it with like the coffee ice cubes. And I don't even like coffee or drink it, but I love those videos. So that's my TikTok. And sometimes I get a comedy video in there. Miss Brownchicken said, the same way I hated Marlena showing up as the mama bear going to check on the crying chicks. It comes from a good place, but protect your energy. Yes. And I just have to be honest here. Excuse the language, but the black girls on these shows, you have to stop going into these shows being the protector or the mammy. You really got to stop doing that. I don't know why you guys just hop into those roles, just, you know, automatically. Y'all have to stop doing that. Y'all can sit and be pretty too and not be in the drama. You guys can afford yourselves that, but you put yourselves in those roles. I don't know if the producers are encouraging you to do it, but you gotta stop it. You gotta stop it. Be cute, be pretty. Sit by the pool, show up in some nice fits. Pull the Sierra with your cute high ponytail, your natural hair out by the beach, and just be pretty like everybody else. You do not have to be the protector. You do not have to be the one always pulling somebody into your bosom, encouraging her and letting her know that everything is going to be okay. You don't have to do that. Stop falling into that role. Y'all need to study this show like the rest of the girls that come on this show. Let me tell you something. There's not a white girl in a small town who does not study The Bachelor because her goal in the end is to be the Bachelorette. Y'all, if y'all going to be on this show, do your homework as well. Sippy Simone said, Nikki, you need to write a book on how to survive reality TV while black. These new girls need to listen to you. Oh, you know what? I might. Miss Brown Sugar also said, nah, I know the producers have a say, but Clayton allowed and encouraged that nonsense, not you knowing she crashes the party and hunched up on a bar anyway. Yeah. But I still think he couldn't send her home if he wanted to. Fifi said, nah, because tell me why this girl posted on Insta talking about see y'all next Monday. These producers, man. Ciao. She showed up. She showed up to work. Let me get some more current comments. Okay. Fifi also said, because the girls he says he's been both intimate with is Gabby and Rachel. And the way they edited it was the other. Oh my gosh, he slept with the both of them. Oh, so it's about to get messy. Okay. Irene said that Marlena said in an interview that she didn't know who the Bachelor was before applying. Yeah. I think these girls had no idea. And that's what I think, Dr. M. Dr. M said, I think it was supposed to be Hot Dad and he withdrew. So they had to scramble. I didn't know that he withdrew. Is it because he's dating the girl that used to be, she might still be, Amanda Knox or something like that? She was one of the hosts on The Talk. And she also, a few years, like 2 years ago or so, her husband, who was a Broadway star, passed away from COVID. And, you know, she was updating, like the world became very interested in the story because he was such a great guy. I think they're dating. Do you think he passed up on The Bachelor to be with her? If so, what a love story. What a love story. And I think a lot of these women submitted to this show thinking that it was going to be Hot Dad. Makes sense. Makes sense. Caitlin said, apparently Clayton was like the 7th choice. They wanted Michael, A, Greg, or Andrew from Katie's season, but they declined. We're also thinking Joe, Brandon, or Rodney from Michelle's season, but it was a quick turnaround. The only person that I don't believe is Andrew. I think that Andrew was on The Bachelorette to be The Bachelor. I don't think he would have turned it down. So that I don't believe. That I don't believe. Oh, Bree said, I think she's from the South, talking about Shanae-Nae. A lot of them have stereotypical Black names. Technically, I guess we took theirs a simulation. I don't know if Shanae-Nae is a Caucasian name, but I know that there are a lot of Black kids, especially Black kids, whose parents were, you know, being frisky in the 70s and the 80s. A lot of us have Russian names. It was something about the 70s and early 80s where I think the 70s and 80s where the parents, for some reason, Black parents was like, our kids are going to be named after Russian women. Like, I don't know why. It was, listen, it's all coming back to me now. Russian names were huge with, what generation is that? Gen X and millennial Black girls. Like, Russian names were huge with us. That's why you got a lot of Natashas, a lot of Keishas, right? And for some reason, the Greek community, their names just took over in the Black community for, you know, Black Gen X men and Black millennial men, because that's why we got a lot of Dantes, a lot of Aarons. No, Aaron is biblical. But we got a lot of Dantes. We got a lot of Dantes. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. I remember, you know, seeing somebody like a white woman named Keisha, and I remember being like, why is your name Keisha? And then I, you know, do a little research, and I'm like, oh, we appropriated your name. Miss Brown Sugar says Shanae spelled that way is Irish, I believe. We have a white family friend whose name is pronounced Kiera, but spelled very differently too. Okay. Elise said, I think he picked Rachel with no Sundown Town. Can you believe that Rachel and, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Why do I keep on forgetting this man's name? I was going to say Michael. Sundown Town Rachel. What is this dude's name? Matt. Is that his name? Matt? I think it's that. Why do I keep on forgetting him? Why does my brain block this man out? I'm shady to the core. Anyway, can you believe that they're still together? Out of all the Bachelor relationships that don't work out, This one is working. Wow. Wow. I got a super chat. Hey, LaShonda. Thank you so much. LaShonda said, have to watch the playback. Just got home. Hey, Nikki. Hey, LaShonda. How are you? Thank you for the super chat. Bree said, I'm on Black girl interracial couples and LGBTQ TikTok. I'm on, you know what the thing about it is, can we be real? Let's talk about it. If you're on Black girl TikTok, you're on interracial couples TikTok. Listen, Black women are finding love, okay? But I will say on TikTok, they're a lot different than YouTube because you got to scroll down to find that non-Black boyfriend. But on YouTube, they're making content with their white man. Ciao! I'm like, if you on Black girl TikTok, girl, oh my goodness. Sarah said, the dude I saw posted how he watched a commercial on TV. He all of a sudden sees the dude who cheated with his girlfriend pop up and he's the bachelor. Okay, y'all got to put me on small town TikTok. Amanda Klutz. Thank you, Sippy Simone. Amanda Klutz. Oh my gosh, Knox was the murderer. Forgive me. Was that the one that killed her daughter? Was she the one that killed her daughter and got away with it? You know what? Let me get out of there. Oh, Shanae-Nae's from Ohio. Yes. Brenda said Alexis, Sasha, Natasha are popular Russian names and popular Black female names. If you're a millennial or a Gen Xer. I can't believe I called that lady a murderer. Forgive me, Amanda Coops. Oh, some people said the pro-Black movement had close ties to communism Haitians, to communist Haitians, and they have a lot of Natashas too. That might be it. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, Claire said Matt recently said that he regrets dragging his plantation boo on after the final rules. He doesn't have to tell us that. We saw it. We saw it. Like, we all knew that it was a stunt. And that's the thing. Like, even though I'm not a fan of Sundown Town Rachel, I'm like, girl, you stayed. You couldn't have cussed me out like that on national TV. And I still, and we still together. No way. He would have been blocked. He would have been blocked before I got to my trailer. No way. Like, you looking real dumb for this man. But you know what? Do you? Dr. Rim said, for some reason, I'm on kink TikTok, sexy TikTok for some weird reason. Okay, girl. The algorithm clocked your teeth. Oh my gosh. No, my heart can't take it. I can't take it. No, I tried to get into that show last season. My heart can't take Euphoria. That's I need joy. I need joy or mess. Okay, it can't be mess, drama, suicides, drug addiction, abuse. How do y'all consume that every Sunday? Not me. Casey Anthony. Thank you, Brenda. Oh my God. Casey Anthony. Amanda Knox and her then boyfriend killed her roommate when she was studying abroad in Italy. Yes, you are right. Shanae said, "Hey Nikki, are you going to talk about Rachel's book? What book, Rachel? She wrote another one. Did she write another book, or are we talking about the book that she promoted a while back? Probably not. I have so much going on. I'm not going to be reading a book for a minute. Probably not." Oh, Zendaya kills it every time. She's a very great actress. She's a very great actress. She's probably going to sweep the Emmys again. She probably absolutely will. Guys, let me get out of here. I have to get my notes compiled for the next live. We're going to talk about Jenny from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, her firing, and the illusion that is people of color solidarity. Listen, it's going to be a tough conversation. We're all going to be respectful. And we're all going to, I'm going to give everybody a time to chime in or whatever, if that's what you care to do. But we're going to be very respectful about it. And I don't think that the Star family will not be. I just want to, give that disclaimer. I'll say it again in the live, but we have to talk about it. Like, how can we not? How can we not? You know what I mean? Like, not talking about Jenny's firing while she's still on the show that I'm currently reviewing is just irresponsible for me to not get into her vile behavior and why she is no longer on the show, especially next week during the season finale when we see her assault Mary with a glass. So yeah, that's something that we definitely need to, not next week, the week after next. That's something that we definitely need to talk about. So I will see you guys then. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm back. I'll continue to review this show, but I'm just going to do it as a batch chat form, just because I got to be honest with you, Clayton season is not that interesting. There's not a lot that happens outside of Shanae. And I'm actually concerned because I think Shanae may go home next episode. If she does, I don't know what we're going to talk about. Like, what are we going to talk about when Shanae goes? What else is there besides the fact that, Clayton is smashing everybody in the house? When are we going to be able to get to that? Because we have a couple more episodes to go before we even get anywhere remotely close to hometown. So I don't know. So I keep this as a batch chat. I don't know if I'll keep the rest of my reviews for this show for the Bachelor franchise. I don't know if I'll keep it as a batch chat. I might go back to just reviewing the whole episode like I normally do, probably for Paradise, which always gives more than The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. But for right now, Clayton season will remain a batch chat because it's just not giving if Shanae-Nae ain't giving. So we will see. Oh, is Rachel's book good? Let a girl know. Let a girl know. Sophie Simone said, let me prepare my snacks. Hey, you know what? I will talk about this before I get out of here. But let me read this comment. Tracy says, shout out to the NikkiStar replay game. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the channel to your social media. Thank you, Tracy. Bree said Marissa and Riley broke up. Who's shocked? Like I told y'all, that woman was more into Riley than Riley was into her. And let's be real, before this show started filming, he was seen in Times Square with a woman, hugged up with, an older woman. Okay. So it seems like he already had something going on. He had a situation before he left for Paradise. And it just never seemed like he was fully invested in Marissa. And I feel bad for her because she's a catch. She is a catch, but I just don't think that Riley was into her as much as she was into him. And if you listen to our grandmothers, they always say, get with a man that love you more than you love him. Those are the ones that work out. Those are the ones that work out. I would, but she doesn't watch the show. She doesn't watch the show. I'm trying to get her into Married at First Sight, but I think she's only going to be here for Atlanta and Drag Race. Those are the only shows she's really into like that. Yeah, but let me get out of here. Thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah, Simply Simone. Listen, Serena and Joe seem very happy. Serena, you're very young. You're very young. This is a good time in your life. I respectfully would not give that season of my life to a man. That's your time. But you're very young, but you are grown and you can make your own decisions. I'm just saying, Joe lived his life. you should be able to live yours. Anyway, let me get out of here. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you, either for another live this week, or I'll see you next week for another batch chat. Bye, family. Mwah. Thanks for joining me. I'm not surprised that Kitty and Mari are still together. They probably have bomb sex. Like, of course they're still together. What a way to end.